Welcome back, everybody, to Badwick Drama News. I'm your host, Badwick, making the news simple just like you. Now, for tonight's episode, we have four news stories for you today. Our first story is about a Playboy model who decided to get a computer chip in her head. Our second story is about Pokimane, who decided to get a little too real for everybody. Our third story is about how the big mouse himself, Disney's poster boy, is now in the public domain for anybody to use. And our final story of the night is about a TikToker who decided to run away from the police. Now, before we continue on with the show, make sure you like that button. Make sure that you subscribe to stay updated because I am posting these videos daily. And comment down below your opinions on the stories, the show, or just me, because I read all the comments and I try my best to respond to all of them. Alright, let's get into it, everybody. Our first story of the night is going to be about Kayla Caden, who has apparently volunteered to be the first test trial for Elon Musk's Neuralink computer chip that gets sewn into your brain. Isn't that crazy? Let's be honest. So this Neuralink supposedly can do everything from treat spinal cord injury. So if you've lost the ability to move your limbs, apparently this chip can help with that. It can also cure paralysis, blindness, it can treat mental illness, dementia, Alzheimer's. This is a game changer. I mean, this thing could entirely change the entire world. However, a lot of people are baffled that this Kayla, this Playboy model, is the first one to test this out. And she volunteered on her free will. No one really knows why she's volunteered specifically. Maybe she has a history of it, or maybe there's some of these illnesses in her family. However, a lot of people are stunned and shocked by it. I just want you guys to think about, imagine if this works. However, this is massive. Now, there are some people critical about it because apparently this chip, the way they have to get it in is that they have to actually use a sewing machine thing and actually sew the chip into your brain, which a lot of people are already, pretty nervous with the idea of anything being done to your brain, especially inserted a computer chip into it. And then you have the conspiracists that are like, well, if you get this in, maybe they can hack your brain or get into your body somehow using the computer. So I'm just curious on what you guys think about this whole computer chip situation. I mean, personally, I think it's a game changer for the entire world. If this is successful, Elon Musk arguably has created one of the best things in mankind. Let's be honest. What other things can beat this? Because this would cure and help so many people in the world. But I understand the criticism with it. I mean, who knows? Next thing, someone might fucking use your Wi-Fi to hack into your brain. You never know with this sort of stuff. So I'm curious to see what's happening. Make sure you comment down in the comments. I want to see if you guys are willing to try this. If you got offered to try the Neuralink, would you or would you not? I'm personally just curious about it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Jumping right into our second story of the night, we are going to be talking about Pokimane. Now, Pokimane recently created a podcast called Don't Tell Anyone, and the whole purpose of this podcast is for her to basically come out and share stories about her life and personal situations that she has been in. Stories that she once thought she would never tell anybody. Well, on her recent episode, she decided to come out and share a story that she hasn't even told her closest friends. And this story involved a high school boyfriend that she had. Now, during their relationship, which she admitted was on and off, they would break up, get back together, break up, get back together, because the relationship was just toxic, and you'll find out why. So, I guess this boyfriend decided constantly that he wanted to get very intimate with Pokimane. And Pokimane at the time has never been sexually active. And she constantly turned him down. She refused it and all that. And she would say that after refusing to get intimate with him, this individual would throw temper tantrums about the whole situation. Now, she admitted that there was also some other red flags, like this individual cheated on her with a friend, but originally lied about it. He wasn't very transparent about it. And when she originally found out, she kind of shrugged it off because it happened so long ago. And I guess the catalyst of them breaking up was when he lied about having adult toys. Now, I don't know why adult toys personally would lead to them breaking up, but, you know, not my relationship. I don't know what went on with them. Sounds like the guy's toxic. I mean, let's be honest. If he was pushing constantly to have intercourse with Pokimane and simply threw a temper tantrum because she said no, let's be honest. She's probably in the right to have ditched that type of guy. But the whole reason why she shared this story is because during all these situations that occurred with that dude, it made her feel awful. Like, she felt like there's something wrong with her. It made her feel bad. It really started to depress her about it. And she felt just kind of strange and weird about the whole situation. She wanted to share it because she found out that so many of her friends have had similar experiences as her. So she wanted to share this as a means that, like, you're not weird if you had a situation like this. It's not your fault if you were in a situation like this. And to be honest, I like to bash Pokimane a lot. Let's be honest. I'm pretty critical of the girl. But I do think her sharing this story actually has some good. I mean, it's good for her to come out and try to relate to other people and get away from this whole, like, Twitch queen persona that she's created for herself. Because I honestly find stories like these make people seem more like people. They make you more relatable. So I want to actually give Pokimane a thumbs up for this one. And I want to ask you guys, would you ever share a personal story like this on the internet? Would you ever be comfortable about it? Because, I mean, it takes a lot of balls to share something like that. Let's be honest. To get that personal about your life, you know, kudos for Pokimane on that. So the big story that a lot of people have been talking about today is how Mickey Mouse has officially entered the public domain. Now, there's been some misconceptions about this because the modern average looking Mickey Mouse is actually not in the public domain. The Mickey Mouse that has entered the public domain is the Steamboat Willie. That black and white Mickey Mouse, the vintage looking one riding the boat whistling, that has entered the public domain. However, since entering, a ton of streamers and content creators have been implementing that Mickey Mouse into their content and overlays. However, the most ironic thing that has occurred out of this whole situation was the moment it hit public domain, a new video game was announced. And here's a clip of this video game.
Hey there, thanks for coming out. We've got a bit of an infestation here at the storage facility. We thought it was just rodents, but there's something else in here. There's nests. They're everywhere. We tried to take care of it ourselves, but things have escalated. The exterminators are our last hope. Please, help us before...
So there you have it. There's the clip of the new video game that's coming out based on Steamboat Willie. Now this game is called Infestation 88. Now as you can see, it has a giant rat Mickey Mouse running around chasing you. It looks like this game is like a survival horror stealing elements from Slender Man and Five Nights at Freddy, in my opinion. Personally, I don't think the game looks that great. I'm sure it'll hit trending on, you know, YouTube or a streaming platform. You'll have like someone like Markiplier make reaction videos to it. I'm sure it'll be popular for a whole few weeks. But personally, that game looks like just dollar store shit, if you ask me. Are you guys gonna try it out? I mean, I have no interest trying this game out. It looks so cheap. But the thing that I found funny was that the moment this became public domain, this game trailer has been exploding all over Twitter. That's what I find personally crazy about this. It didn't even take a day, and I mean a day, for someone to create a game using the likeness of Mickey Mouse. And let's be honest, they probably had this game created for months knowing that this is going to hit public domain. But I still found it pretty funny. Do you guys plan to play this game? Let me know down below, because I definitely don't. Our final story of the night is probably one of the more goofier stories I've had to read in a long time. So our story is about a streamer on TikTok that goes by the name of LeaksWorld. So this guy is an NPC streamer. If you're unaware of what those are, they're people who decided to stream themselves acting like NPCs. And if you're unaware of what an NPC is, they're all those side characters in video games that you have to interact with. And they're, for the most part, pretty basic, repetitive, and monotone in nature. So this guy role-plays himself as a Miles Morales Spider-Man NPC in public. Now, recently he has caught himself into some hot water because during one of his live streams, he was approached by a police officer for trespassing on private property. The police officer asked him for his ID. He broke character a little bit and then ended the stream by saying, "I'm gonna do my own thing," which was wild. Here's the clip.
Here's my ID. Go ahead and trespass me. When you're done trespassing me, let me know.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thanks to the rose. Make sure to get to 2 million likes. Morales, what's your name? Thanks to the rose. I'll make sure to give those to my uncle. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
So there you have it, guys. There's the clip of LeaksWorld running away from the police officers, breaking character, and saying, "I'm gonna do my own thing." I mean, I personally found the clip pretty funny. It's a lot more entertaining than the actual NPC stuff he does. I mean, that's my opinion of it. However, who knows if he got caught? Who knows if he got charged for running away? But that is it. That is our final story of the night. Let me know what you think about the dude. Do you guys enjoy the NPC content? Because I don't. I think that it's boring as hell, let's be honest. But let me know what you think in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to it, and tell me how you think. Because I constantly want to improve these for you guys to make the content and quality better for you to enjoy. Now, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.